Hello guys, it's me again. So today I'm going to paint a landscape with a house on the top of the hill. So basically I'm going to paint the nipa hut or the bahay kubo house, which usually can be seen in the Philippines. So first of all, I'm going to introduce to you my materials. I have here my paint palette, and you observe that I am using the primary colors with white and black with burnt sienna. So I have here the titanium white, the tallow blue, the medium yellow, the brilliant red, the lamp black, and the burnt sienna. And I have here my brushes. So these are the common brushes I'm going to use. I have here the number 1 flat brush, number 0 pointed round brush for the details, I think this is number 6 flat brush, number 4 flat brush, and I have here the number 6 fan brush. So today I'm going to use fan brush, so I'll try to use this one. And I have here a 1-inch flat brush. So this is my canvas. It's 12 by 12 inches, and I made it myself. I staple it on a plywood with 3 coats of prime queso, and have water for my medium. So I'm going to start first with a sketch using the number 1 flat brush and the burnt sienna. I'm going to sketch for the painting. Okay, so it feels like trying or hard. Just dip the brush on the water to make it wet. I'm going to clear the mountain. And I'm going to put here the house. So this is the basic form of the house in the Philippines. We used to call it bahay kubo, kamalig, or nipa hut. It's a type of stilt house indigenous to most of the lowland cultures of the Philippines. It often serves as an icon of broader Filipino culture, or more specifically, Filipino rural culture. Okay. I'm going to add some window on here. Okay. Houses from the Philippines, the nipa huts, are usually made of bamboos and mostly coconut products, coconut trees or trunks. Okay. I think I'm going to make it more taller. Okay. This is the burnt sienna and the number 6 flat brush. So I'm going to add some dark details. Okay. I'm going to add some mountains here and a little tree here. So that's it. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to start with the clouds now. Painting the clouds. So using the 1-inch flat brush, I'm going to mix for the sky blue. So I'm going to use the white and the blue. White and the blue. Remember guys, if it feels hard, just dip the tip of your brush into your cup of water to make it wet, so that it will flow smoothly on your canvas. Okay. Going to add more clouds here. So this is gonna be very cloudy or some cumulus clouds. Okay, so I'm going to add a little details in the clouds using the white. And using the same brush, the 1-inch flat brush. Okay. Okay. And I'm going to mix a little grayish. So I'm going to use the blue and black, a little black, a little red. Okay. This is the darker part of the clouds. So just follow what I'm doing, guys. You should carefully mix for your gray. Okay. So it should not be so dark for the base of the clouds and not so light that it is like a white. So I'm going to add the mountain here later. So I'm going to add more. Light blue. I'm going to add more light blue here. Okay. I'm going to let it dry first before I'm going to add another sets of details. I think I'm going to put the mountains here. So same color blue and little black. So it should be bluish gray. Okay. Okay. So we have now the mountains. And the blue is gray color. Okay, so I'm going to add a little here. Add more white. For the details. Okay. That's it. Okay. Going to add a little more bluish gray here. Okay. Or here. Okay. Here. and I'm going to add details on the clouds. So I think I'm going to use a smaller brush, the number 6 flat brush. So I'm going to use the plain white. Okay. So observe my stroke, guys. Okay. Can I put here? Also here. Okay, I think we have a very pretty clouds. More white. Okay. Add more here. Okay, I'm done with it. So I'm going to start the details on our mountain, the Niles mountain. So I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm going to use the red, the black, and the benzene with a little blue. I think I'm gonna use the bigger brush. Yellow, not a little yellow, with red. Burnt sienna, little blue, so you observe, guys, that I am not using only one color. So I'm using here lots of colors, like blue. You can use it directly. Anyway, this is just the background color or the base color, so it doesn't matter. You will cover this later anyway. Okay, so I'm going to add the details on this Nip hut house. So I'm going to use this brush, the number one flat brush. So you can use smaller round brush if you have, or number one. So it depends on how you handle it. And I like this brush, so I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna use the black and the burnt sienna with a little blue. So I'm going to, it's already dry, so I'm gonna add the details first. Okay, so here into a dark. If you like my tutorial, guys, please hit like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. And if you wanna see my paintings, you can visit my website www.JMLisondra.com for more paintings. Okay, so I'm going to add the window here. So I'm just putting it black. So, and the door inside. So I'm going to use dark also. Okay. And now I'm going to add the light color first. So I'm going to use the brown or the highlights and the burnt sienna. You can substitute burnt sienna with black and red. So it's okay if you don't use black burnt sienna. I'm going to use white, yellow, and I think a little red, and also the burnt sienna. So I'm assuming that my sun is here on the left side as what you see on the clouds. So I'm going to add the light here. Okay. So later I'm going to use smaller brush for the details, because this is just really big for this. Okay. I'm going to add darker brown here on this part. So first I'm going to add it here. Okay. Again, I'm going to use the burnt sienna and the white. This time I'm going to use the plain burnt sienna. Burnt sienna with white. think I'm gonna add a little yellow in this. Okay. Okay. And then this part. So same color, bronzer now with a little yellow. Okay. Also here. So I'm going to add darker color with black. Okay. Going to add some shades or shadows, casted shadows from the roof here. Okay. With a little light here. Okay. I think I'm almost done. Here, I'm going to add here. Extend it here. Okay. I'm going to add more dark here. And also here. I am going to use the smaller round brush number of 0. So it's for the details. So I'm going to add the details now. So I'm going to mix the white, burnt sienna, and yellow. I think I'm gonna add more red to make it brighter. Burnt yellow and more white. Okay. To add more details. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna add here. So the pose. Yeah. Okay. So I think I'm gonna add also details in this, on the roof. So I think I'm gonna use the burnt sienna, a little black. I'm going to put it a little grayish in color. Lighter. Okay. So is X shift here. Okay. So in this part, it should be darker. So I'm going to add black and burnt sienna. So it's some window. I don't know what to call this. It's the cover of the window. Okay. Okay, more details. I think the door of the house is open, so I'm gonna add a little mark on the inside, or details on the inside. Okay, so I think I'm gonna add more quillings here in this part. So I'm going to add first the dark color. No, I'm going to add the light color. So I'm going to use the light here, the red, yellow, and the white. Okay. Highlights. I think I'm almost done. So I think I'm gonna need to add a little details. See the dark color here. Okay, also here. So I think that's good. I'm gonna add more light blue here to remove the marks. Okay, so I think that's okay. That's fine. I'm gonna add more details here. Okay, using the small brush, I'm going to add the details on the ground. So I'm gonna mix the burnt sienna and the white and the yellow. Okay. Using the 1 inch, the number 6 flat brush, I'm going to add some details on this cliff. So I'm gonna use the black, white, with a little blue, and burnt sienna. Okay, so I'm gonna. So I think I'm gonna add some roads here, or pathway to the house. So Okay. Okay, so it's a very nice pathway. And some cliffs here. Also here. Okay, I'm gonna add some highlights to the cliffs. So I'm still using the same color, the yellow, the red, and white. Some burnt sienna. Gonna make this part lighter. Okay. Okay, and also on this pathways. Okay. And I'm going to use the fan brush. So this is my first time I'm going to use this brush in front of you. So I'm gonna, oh, what happened to this brush? It's not so good. So I'm gonna use the yellow and the blue. I think I'm not really that good using this brush. So I don't know. It's not really. No wonder it's Best Buy. I think I'm gonna use a brand better than this one. It's not really cool. I don't know what happened to this one. But it's okay, it's fine. You can make use of this. It's yellow and white to make it lighter. You can use the tip. I really don't know what happened to this brush. This is a very new brush and it's scattered. I'm just using the tip. So here. Okay, so I'm gonna add more dark here. I think it's not a really good brand, so I'm gonna find another fan brush. Don't like this brush anymore. So I think I'm gonna use the flat brush now. I think this one is I can use it better than this than the fan brush. Okay, so here I'm gonna add more vegetations. I really don't know what happened to my fan brush. Maybe I can just use it for the highlights. Okay. I'm going to make this part darker. So that means that there is no light on this part. Okay. Okay. This one is bluish green, so, or blue green. So I'm using this blue green for the dark part, or the part that has no sunlight. This will make a cold effect or colder effect. And I'm gonna add the highlights. I'm going to use the yellow, blue, and the white with a little red. Okay. Okay. Going to add this part. More highlights here. Just follow what I'm doing, guys. So if you like my tutorial, please hit like, comment, or subscribe to my channel for more videos, and please visit my website if you wanna see my other works, my paintings. That would be great. And add more highlights here, but this time this is for the darker area. Okay, and using the number 4 flat brush, I'm going to add the shades, so blue and burnt sienna and black. I'm going to add this here. Then I'm gonna add more highlights. So using the old colors, the brown with white, add it here. More red and yellow. Okay, we have now the light. And lastly, I'm going to add a tree here. It's gonna be a big tree, so I'm going to sketch first using the number 1 flat brush. I'm going to use the burnt sienna and the black and blue. Okay. You can use smaller round brush if you want. Okay. Okay, so using the, I'm gonna use the bigger brush. Using the 1-inch flat brush, I'm going to add some details on the leaves. So I'm not gonna use the fan brush now. So I think I'm gonna need to find another brand. Okay. I'm going to cover the clouds. Okay. And now using the same brush, I'm going to add the highlights. I just add the yellow on the existing color and white, a little red. I'm going to use this number 6 flat brush for the more highlights. So the same color, I'm going to add more yellow and white. So here, more white and yellow. We add a little red. Yellow and white. Just follow what I'm doing, guys. Okay, I'm almost done. And I'm going to use the number zero round brush and burn sienna and black, little black. Little yellow and red. I'm going to add some more branches. Not more white and blue. Okay. Okay. Now add more branches. Should add more beauty in our tree. And lastly, I'm going to add highlights on this trunk. So I'm going to use the orange, the red and yellow, then burnt sienna and white. Okay. Some highlights on these trees. Just follow what I'm doing, guys. Okay. Then I'm going to use mix the blue and black to create some bluish color. So I'm gonna add it here. More blue, more white. Okay, I think I'm done. So this is it, guys. So I'm going to add more retouch. So I wanna say thank you so much, guys, for following my videos, and please hit like, comment, subscribe to my channel for more videos in the future, and please visit my website www.JMLisondra.com if you wanna see my latest updates and paintings. My simple tips, guys, is practice and paint more. So thank you so much and have a nice day.